Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mad Church Disease podcast. I am your humble host and servant, Marcellus, and welcome tonight to the podcast. This is a laid back podcast tonight. It is the end of the month. It's the end of the month. It's the end of the month. So, this is sort of our recap of the month. We're just going to relax. We're going to chit chat. We're going to talk about whatever it is that you deem necessary or that you want to talk about. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. Wanted to let you guys know, we're going to talk about Dr. Joel Tudman in the new church. We're going to talk about, oh God, what's his name? See my brain already fried. David E. Taylor. We're also going to be dealing with T.D. Jakes. We're just going to be dealing with everybody around this here space. So whatever it is that you deem to talk about, that's what we're going to be talking about on tonight. I have no rhyme, no reason. I'm just coming to you tonight. It's the last day of the month, and I definitely want to get next month started well. And so we will definitely be working hard on that. Shout out to all of the members. Shout out to all of the subscribers of the Mad Church Disease channel. Thank you guys so very much. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel, and shout out to all of the members. Those of you that are renewing your membership, thank you. You help to sort of undergird this channel. And so I really do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so very much. And we're going to definitely be talking some more. I've got some exclusive things that I'm going to be giving to the members only. You guys will be getting all of my preacher arrested updates. I'm going to be putting that behind the scenes in the members only. Just feel like that's kind of where that needs to go. So we're definitely going to be doing that and giving those to you so that way you guys can see those as well. So shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to everybody that is in the chat tonight. This is just a free for all. Y'all know normally when I talk free, I get myself into a lot of trouble. But it is what it is, right? A shout out to Ava Collier. Shout out to Betty Yellick. Thank you so very much. Shout out to Angela Smith. Shout out to Uncle Fred. Uncle Fred over there with a new TikTok. I'm so shocked. You gone, sir. You gone, sir. You gone. Shout out to Duane. Praying for you, sir. Wishing the best. Gotta figure out some kind of plan for you, because I tell you, sir, Lord, you got to come up with a plan. We got to have a conversation. Shout out to Lewis Franklin. Shout out to you, sir. Thank you so very much. Longtime supporter. Jai, thank you so very much as well. I appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to Mary. Mary, are you going live after me, or you've already gone live? I had a couple of meetings today. I had my head buried down. I mean, Lord have mercy. I've been busy today. And I'll come back to your question. Hold on. What's the question? I'll answer it now. So TD Jakes with muscles. First of all, he's starting a new. No, absolutely. Let me rephrase that. His wife has a new church. He doesn't have a new church. He's coming alongside to assist his wife. Let's get it right. So that's great. So yeah, that's what's going on. Who's up? Who else is up in here? All right, Chilla, good to see you. Good to see everybody up in here tonight. I'm so very grateful for all of you. We just chatting. What's up, Daryl Moore? I fell asleep on Daryl Moore's live. I was watching it in the beginning, and then let me tell y'all what happened. This real talk. I told y'all this is a free for all. So yesterday, I'm such a goofball. Y'all know I be laughing before I can even talk about my own stupidity. So yesterday I was working really hard. I had a 9 o'clock consultation. I was really busy yesterday. I started my day. Exactly. I started my day like really early in the morning, but I don't think I had gotten enough sleep the night before, because what had happened was, so, I went to all my meetings. Then around 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I said, I'm going to lay down and take a little nap, because I knew other people was coming on. What's up, Regina? Juice Radio, thank you for coming. Chanel, good to see you here. Hopefully I said your name right. Angela, good to have you here as well. So listen, so what had happened was, so I went and I did all my meetings and stuff, and I was like, okay, let me lay down. I said, because I'm really sleepy. So, but before I laid down, Mary was live on her TikTok. And, I go over there to support Mary, with the TikTok lives. And by the way, Mary, I have a question for you in a minute. So, so what I did was I put the phone on the pillow next on the phone on the pillow next to me, and Mary Marion was talking. So before I fell off to sleep, I was like, okay, let me send her, a couple of points and coins and things. So I did a little coin thing. Next thing I know, y'all, I rolled over and woke up, and Mary was like, he did it to us again. And I was like, oh, and I looked, and the person had won 2 little things back to back, but I was asleep. So I mean, I couldn't help them at all. Because Mary was like, okay, well, we need a glove. There's certain little things you got to use. Let me tell y'all. I went to sleep. I was knocked out. Then I said, okay, well, let me wake up. So when Mary went off, I just went to full on sleep, right? Do you guys not know? I don't think I woke back up until I know Daryl had just started his live, and I went downstairs. I'm trying to think. I went downstairs, and then I came back up. I watched about 4 or 5 minutes, 10 minutes of Daryl, laid back down. Do you guys know? I went back to sleep and was asleep for the rest of the night. I slept from like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 7, got up for a quick little, stuff, and then went back to sleep and slept all night. That never happens to me. I was tired. My body had to be tired. Let me tell you something. My body had to be tired because I went out, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was out. Like seriously out. So shout out to all of the sleepers that's in the chat. If you like to go to sleep and take a good nap, I think once you pass 50, you deserve a nap, a little power nap. Now I realize why my grandmama and them used to be asleep, and you got to come over and tap them. Grandmama, wake up. Grandmama will be asleep, sitting straight up in the chair. Granny, what you sleep for? You got a pot on the stove. What you doing? But that's when, you had grandchildren and people loved you and cared about you. And, your grandkids, nieces and nephews, folks, they loved on you. Nowadays, look, Chilla say, though, I'm 44 and those naps matter. Let me tell you, those naps matter. I have to tell you, listen to me. I don't know how in the world I could make it without taking a nap. And let me tell y'all something. I'm not ashamed. I am not ashamed to say I need a nap. I don't know why some grown-ups, especially us dudes, why we feel like I need a nap. If I need a nap, I need a nap. Especially if you got some work to do later on at night with your significant other. I might need a power nap before I have to get to work because that's going to exert all my energy. All my energy. You got to put in some work. I'm just saying, you pick that up wherever it may land for you. Amen. Bless God. So I'm trying to tell you, I might need another nap. And look, sure enough, afterwards, I know darn well you better not even bother me because this roll over and go into a coma-like sleep. That's a coma-like sleep. Don't even get it twisted. I'm just saying. So all these people that's running around here with all of this foolishness, y'all can play like, oh, you 29 if you want to. I ain't even going down that road. Like I was telling some people yesterday, I ain't even done my little basics. Wait a minute, let me get started. Shout out to all of you that are here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. If you're new to my channel and you want to keep up with all things Mad Church Disease, you can subscribe to the newsletter. The moderators will put a link in the chat for you. It'll also be in the YouTube description if you're watching the replay, and you can actually come and subscribe to our newsletter. That will keep you up on all the private lives if you're a member, and anytime we get ready to do a live or whatever, we'll definitely make it available to everybody so everybody can get in. Okay. So y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to that as well. Now, if you are a supporter of my channel, now normally I don't come on every day, and I'm not one of these people. I don't know what I did to my leg. I'm not one of these people who comes on every single day. That's not my thing anymore. I used to, but I just come on now when I want to. That's how we're going to do this going forward. But Thursdays is primarily our day. But I don't know. So yeah, Thursdays is primarily our day. But I would appreciate you guys' support tonight. Tonight is a very crucial night for the Mad Church Disease channel. We're finalizing all of the bills that I have already paid for the month. So I need to make sure that I try to stay a little bit ahead. So if there's 3 of you that at least want to, be a good old blessing to the channel tonight. If you can do $50 or more, that would be a blessing. I need at least 3 of you if y'all could do that. That'll sort of put us on a trajectory to make sure that, during the rest of the month, we'll be able to take care of what we need to take care of. Shout out to Moses Tyson Jr. If I haven't said your name publicly, let me shout you out. I appreciate your support of my channel as well. Let me also go over here because I forgot to mention a couple of you guys that I wanted to make sure that I mention you if I did not mention you. Shout out to Karen. Karen, thank you so much for supporting. Tracy, thank you so much for supporting the channel as well. Let me switch over because I'm on the wrong deal here. So shout out to all of you that do support the channel. I really do appreciate it. And it doesn't go unnoticed. I want to let you know that. The Darlene, thank you. Creighton, thank you so very much. Miss T, thank you so very much for all of your support. Vanessa, thank you so very much for your support. Darlene, thank you so much for your support. So all of you guys that have supported in the last couple of lives, I just wanted to make sure that I shout you guys out and make sure that you guys know it is not going unnoticed. Now, I realize tonight we're fast approaching the first of the month, but for those of you that support and love the channel, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so very much. All right. Now, what was I talking about? I done got off track because I forgot to do that. But anyway, yeah, so I went to sleep yesterday. I was so tired, you all. I just went to sleep. I literally went to sleep. Now, some of you guys have been asking, this is a free for all tonight. So I'm going to talk about whatever it is I want to talk about. We'll get to TD Jakes. We'll get to all of these other folks, but whatever order I go in, I'm in no specific order, tonight. No pressure on me during this live. I'm freestyling tonight. Okay. One love. You're lucky just to have just one love. Every time I think about freestyle, I always think of Houdini. I don't know why that is. But anyway, you all, so it is what it is. Shout out to Jesus. Thank you so much for being in the chat. Beautiful Ashes, thank you so much for always sending me videos and stories you may think I want to cover. I appreciate that as well. And we got some of stuff I need to cover. So y'all make sure y'all be watching the channel tomorrow. I'll be having a new story drop if I don't get too darn busy, because y'all, I've been really busy. Now, I'm trying to get the link out for this year's course. Y'all know every year I teach a class on how to start a YouTube channel, grow one, and really get it off the ground running well. And I normally do the class twice a year. I don't think I've taught this class at all this year. And if I did teach it, I don't remember. But we're fast approaching the class. I'm going to teach one class in 2025. So if you want to, Miss Lex, the best way to send me the stories is if you have Instagram, just DM me with a link to the story. That's all. That's the fastest way. That way I'll get it quickly. So it doesn't have to come through email, because I'll check the DMs on Instagram. And then that way you could just, I'll get it fast. And if you have TikTok, you can DM me on TikTok as well. And I'll get it on TikTok. All right. So that's really the best way to do it. To just DM it to me, because that way I can, go look right away, and then I'll make a, determination really quick. So that's the best way to do it. Now, if you don't have one, no, I don't think I saw this. No. Ever since Oprah has a very small percentage of that network, I haven't really watched it anymore. I'll be honest with you. Because I don't really watch it anymore. I'll be honest. Not to say I did before. And the reason why only thing I was going over to watch when I was over there was Sweetie Pies. But after old girl's son became such a murderous son of a gun, I was like, who gonna watch this? I can't even look at the repeats of that. I'll be honest with you, knowing that boy killed his own nephew, it's hard for me to even watch Sweetie Pies. Miss Robbie's own son, killed her business, literally killed her business. I'll go look for it. Miss Lex, make sure you send me a DM with the name of it. the Dennis Meredith documentary. Make sure you send me a link so I'll remember it, because otherwise I'm not going to remember. You got to make sure you send me a link. But yeah, I don't even watch that stuff no more, because ever since that lady's son messed around and killed his own nephew, I haven't had no desire to see none of that crap. I'll just be honest. And speaking of crap, our president, that was a nice little segue, wasn't it? Donald Trump. Every single day, it never ceases to amaze me the low that this man will go to. Him and Pete Hegseth. Let me tell you something. Him and Pete Hegseth are two of the most disgusting individuals. I heard today Pete Hegseth talking about no more generals can be fat. When first of all, when them generals get older and they're older men and they got cushier jobs and they're working in the Pentagon and stuff like this, of course they gain weight. But Pete Hegseth has the nerve to talk about it's an embarrassment that the men are gaining weight. Listen to me carefully. Pete Hegseth, this is the same man that cheated on his wife and lied about it. I think that's embarrassing. So he's focusing on somebody else's looks, when, to be quite frank with you, how do I say this nicely? When you got the Beavis and Butthead mouth, you don't get to talk about folks. I mean, this is a man that don't even have lips, and that's how I know some of these people is demons. I really do. Some of these people is demons. They don't even have lips. You look at them, they got a slit in their face. It's not even a lip. Lips come with a little bit of meat. Most people that got lips got a little bit of meat on it. Some of these people with no lip, I'd be like, that's demonic. Like, I think that's I be thinking them people demon possessed when you ain't got You don't believe me? Look at Joyce Meyer. Joyce Meyer ain't got no mouth. Look at Joyce Meyer's lip. She tried to formulate a lip and create a lip for herself and made herself look like the Joker. She got the Joker mouth. Now, y'all tell me if I ain't telling the truth. Joyce Meyer's whole mouth looked like the Joker mouth. You look at her mouth and the Joker, and they both got the same mouth. I'm ready for, at any moment, Joyce Meyer, she got on television tomorrow and would have been like, if you want to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. I mean, most of us would be nodding our head like, yeah, I got to see it. I'm telling the whole truth. That lady got the Joker mouth. And it is what it is, but I'm just saying. She got the Joker mouth. But Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth is really getting on my nerves. Now, as a man, let me tell you something. All of this, rah, or what they think a man is supposed to be. What's up, Gerald? And all of these people saying all of this rude stuff. Hey, Cece, I don't understand how these people think that they can define. Listen here. You got that right. At any moment, if she gave you 3 tests to complete, you'd be like, yeah, I can kind of see it. I can see it. Let me fix my screen here because I didn't up the thing here. There we go. Yeah. You'd be like, I can see it. You most certainly would be like, I can see it. I can see it. Listen, I'm sorry. I really believe those people who don't have lips scare me. And I'd be like, yeah, I wonder if they're a demon. Because who don't have lips? Do you ever have this kind of thought? This how my mind be working. I'd be like, you don't have lips. Who don't have lips? I'm just saying. That's weird to me. It really is weird to me, y'all. I'm just saying. But the president is something else. And all of these people that's doing all of this illegal stuff, and now the government is going to shut down. Listen to me. I do not want the Democrats to buckle. I do not want the Democrats to give them people any leeway at all. If the whole government shut down, it just shut down. Because we've been shut down as a country anyway. We've been at a standstill ever since Donald Trump's been president. Why? Because he just keeps running over everybody. It's not like he's making deals and he's trying to go into a boardroom and have a good conversation. Every time he gets into a room with somebody where he's supposed to do some negotiation, it becomes a shouting situation, or you're going to do what I want you to do, or this ain't going to work. That's what it kind of turns into with that dude. I'm just saying. That's what it turns into with that dude. And I don't know about you all, but I just find that a little frustrating. Me personally, that's all I'm saying. I find it a little frustrating. And I wouldn't even want to do business with nobody. Shout out to Joel and CC for the Purple Hearts. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. And, it's hard to work with some people. And, speaking of, hard to work with some people, can we all agree that Tyrone Blackburn doesn't know what the hell he's doing? Can we all agree with that? Hey, Darnell, boy, didn't you come in a moment? Can we all agree that Tyrone Blackburn doesn't know what he's doing? Let me ask you a question. Okay, here we go. Oh, participation. This is participation for y'all. I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you would hire Tyrone Blackburn to be your lawyer, or put a 2 in the chat if absolutely not, you would not hire Tyrone Blackburn to be your lawyer. I'll wait. Come on, everybody. Or should I start a poll? I should have started a poll. Hey, my soapbox. That's what I should have did. I should have started a poll. Okay, so type 1 if you would hire Tyrone. Type 2 if you would not hire Tyrone Blackburn. I'm just asking questions here. I'm just hot. Listen, I am with you. Okay? I am with you. Listen here. This guy happens to be the most disturbing attorney. When you go back and you read those documents and you read what this dude is saying, he's asking the judge, okay, because this is the case that we done covered this month, so we can talk about this. Marcelo, stop laughing. Okay. Let me take this serious. Let me calm down. This dummy, in my opinion, is asking the judge to not hit him with any sanctions and saying that he was on the way to fix all of his problems, while at the same time in another court in New York gets hit with sanctions. Then he comes back and he tells the judge that the other attorney is targeting him and lying on him. But at the same time, in the same document, he admits to the fact that he was hit with the sanctions and he gonna have to pay. But he now trying to say that he didn't get hit with the sanction. What's wrong with this man? What's wrong with him? Something is wrong with him. And I hope Fat Joe lean backs on him and crushes the crap out of him. I mean, he ought to just lean back and do the rock away. That's what they ought to do. Lean back and do the rock away. I hope he crushes the crap out of Tyrone Blackburn. What's up, Daryl? And I'll tell you somebody else who seems to be getting crushed. What's going on with EJ? Y'all tell me, because people telling me all kind of stuff. I ain't paid EJ no attention. I done got away from EJ and Lovey and all of them. I don't even want to be bothered with none of them people. Because first of all, they're all demons. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can talk about all these people and try to plump these people up like they all spiritual. Them folks is demons. You hear me? They liars. They manipulators. They transactional. Everything you do is always transactional. That's just demonic. It's demonic. They have no authenticity to themselves. EJ over there, he's scared because he got owls showing up and sitting on mailboxes near his home. He's sitting out in the car at 12 midnight watching owls. And then somebody told me that EJ is homeless now. He done let Lovey and then put him into. Is he really homeless? Y'all let me know, because I don't know. That's what the word on the street is. He can't be homeless with a bunch of children, because that would just open up his ex-wife to try to seek custody of the kids. That would put him in a bad situation. That's all I know. That's all I know. Lord have mercy. It seems to be my soapbox. Now, speaking of the Tyrone Blackburn too, I told you I got a lot of stuff to get off my chest. I like to free. I just like to sit here and talk because then I feel like, there's no pressure for me. But let me tell you something else about this TD Jakes thing. Don't y'all feel like the people on the internet should be ashamed of all of the comments that they've made toward TD Jakes? I'm not a fan of TD Jakes. I'm not taking up for TD Jakes. But what happened to common decency? If you knew that the man has been lied on and no proof has come forward, wouldn't something in you say, you know what, maybe I should stop making videos calling him all of these names and all of this kind of stuff? Don't you think just out of being a decent human being that people should stop doing that? For some odd reason, I'm looking at these same vloggers and these same people putting out videos talking about TD Jakes is guilty of this and TD Jakes is guilty, and you don't have a shred of evidence. Now, he can't sue the whole world. You understand what I'm saying? He can't sue the whole world. But come on, y'all. I mean, just come on. Like, how was you raised? Were you raised to just lie like that? Like, just literally lie to the very end. It reminds me of that Andrea Garrison girl. She just lied to the very end, knowing full well she was telling a lie. She knew she was lying on Victor Cousins. She knew it. And in my opinion, I think at some point Larry Reed knew she was lying. Larry knew that girl was lying, and he let her go right on and tell them lies and didn't even think twice about it. He just let her go right on. Let her go right on and lie. You know what? You might be right. And their souls stink. Their souls stink. I just don't think, me personally, I could tell a lie on a person like that and just keep going with that lie. And what's wrong with just saying, I'm sorry, I made a mistake? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with just saying that? Now, let me tell you something. I realize I am not the most, what's the word for it? I'm not the most gossipy kind of vlogger. I realize that if you came over here to get the tea, you ain't necessarily going to get the tea because that ain't how we roll over here. I just give commentary and talk about the stuff that I want to talk about. But one thing that you should learn about me, and you should know by following me by now, I'm never going to come on here and just tell you a whole bunch of lies and expect for you to believe the lie. Now, some of you have to catch up to the truth because some of you are real late bloomers, and y'all come when Daryl and myself and A-Team and we was trying to tell y'all and warn y'all. Some of y'all took a while before you kind of was like, wait a minute, maybe these people ain't crazy. Wait a minute, maybe they do. Yeah, they are making a little bit of sense. You understand what I'm saying? These people out here trying to tell you they rich all while having yard sales and selling everything but the spoons, the knives, and the forks. You understand what I'm saying? And we done told you these people as broke as the 10 Commandments. And just because you get a new backdrop and you try to fool some people into thinking, yeah, I got a whole new studio, and you in a two-bedroom apartment right back down to the very thing that you was in when you first got started. And you ain't even in a nice neighborhood. You're in a rough neighborhood. Word on the street is, you're going to have to most certainly check your car at night. You're going to have to make sure all your windows is rolled up. You're going to have to make sure your windows is rolled up. Because from what I hear, some people over there is struggling. They done fired their whole staff. One of the staff members done went over to Ghana. That's the new lie they tell. I don't know, because I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just here to tell you that's the word on the street. So Dr. Dingleberry is over there. He can say that he's not struggling, but the word on the street is he gonna be just like one of his partners over there. He gonna be in the $5 Popeyes box line and arguing at the people through a box about a $5 box. I'm just saying. And here's the funny thing. I don't care. I just find it hilarious. I don't like the fact that you just keep lying to the people. Well, why are you lying? Let me tell y'all something. If I ain't had no place to stay, and I wasn't able to do anything, I will come on this here thing and tell y'all, look, y'all need to help me. Help me because I'm in trouble. I'll be like, can y'all help me? Because I'm in trouble. Forget the other stuff, but I always try to do other little stuff to, keep myself going and what I got to do. That's the word on the street, Kathy. That's the word on the street. I know one thing. Some people ain't on my level. They ain't really on my level. Because they done moved 3, 4, 5 times since we've been on this internet. I've been in the same place. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. I've been sitting here. I just been sitting here talking in the same place, in the same space and spot. They done moved about 9, 10 times. You done seen them in U-Hauls and all kinds of stuff. Some of them unpacked up, And here's the funny thing that gets me. Some of them move. They claim they rich, and then when they move, they start begging the followers to me, can y'all give me $3,000? Because I need $3,000 for this and $3,000 for this. But then y'all come over here and be mad at some folks because they say, can you support them with $10? As a matter of fact, since I am reminded and I'm talking about that, can you go ahead and support the Mad Church Disease channel? I would appreciate it. It would mean the world to us because we work hard over here, and I ain't rich. I done told you. Amen. Bless God. Amen. You can support the Mad Church Disease. The Cash App information is on the screen. You can most certainly do that. But I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying. And I keep trying to tell y'all, the same people that you see when you climb is the same people that you come back down with. I'm just saying. I really am. I'm just saying. And I got some ideas for this channel. I really do. And I'm going to talk to the members tomorrow about it because I need y'all help. Because I know I can't come to everybody and help, but I am going to come to the members because I know y'all love and support the channel. And I know all the rest of you do too. But I do have an idea for something that I'd like to implement. And I'm going to need y'all help to get it done. Amen. Amen. But y'all help a brother out. I've been inspired by Mr. Don Lemon. Don Lemon done inspired me to do something. And I need to put that into practice. Y'all come on and support the channel. I would appreciate it. But yeah, that's the word on the street. It's people back in the 1-bedroom apartment. That's the word on the street. Because here's the funny thing. When you have to pay people to lie for you and to get on the internet and lie for you and lie on other people for you and try to distract other people on your behalf, it says a lot about you. And then from what I hear, people talking to dead people. Is that what we're doing and calling that prophecy now? You're talking to dead folks? Dead babies and dogs and things? I bet she is. I bet she is. Oh Lord. Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. The man, listen here. I'm just saying. I bet she does. This is hilarious to me, y'all. I'm just saying, because all these people did all of this talking about other vloggers and how broke everybody was and how we couldn't do this and how we couldn't do that. And here you go. Because a fish don't fry in the kitchen. A bean don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. And now you're back in the little leagues to get your chance at bat. Now, you ain't in the big league. You came right on back down to the little league. And here's the funny thing. You got pimped by another pimp while trying to be a pimp. Because Bernard Jordan took what he say he gave? About $3-4 million in a matter of a couple of years. $3-4 million. I bet you he could use that $3-4 million right about now. Don't you think he could use that $3-4 million? He done gave Bernard Jordan how much was it? About $2-3 million, he said? What a waste. And I shouldn't even say he gave it. It was them followers over there. The little people, what they call them, the LRLers, the little. I guess that's what LRL stands for, because you're drowning over there. You're drowning in debt. You're drowning in wasting money. That must be what that stands for. LRL's my ass. Ridiculous. Just a bunch of wasting money. $3-4 million you done gave up. Oh, listen, I don't know if it's choppy over here, but I listen, it's fine on my end. Listen, but I do know, Daryl, I was having a little bit of trouble, and I might have to reach out to StreamYard, because I don't know what StreamYard has done, but ever since StreamYard made whatever change they made, it has been a little choppy, because I had to take it off of HD quality and bring it down to a standard definition, just so that I wouldn't be getting stuck and all that crap. Oh, Lord have mercy. But listen, I think LRL stands for drowning. They drowning over there. They drowning in stupidity, and they drowned in debt, and they got kicked out by the master prophet. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but here's the thing. Jordan's still living good, Shy. Jordan's still living good. He's still living good over there. And everybody's still raising money and giving out false prophecies. Ain't that a mess? But here's the funny thing. Mary told me, because Mary and I was talking, and she said, Marcella, she said, I guarantee you by September that Larry gonna be singing a different tune. And she was right on the money, because that's when everything switched over, was in the month of September. Everybody started getting fired because them pledges didn't come in, because y'all remember everybody was supposed to be paying all of that money. And then next thing you know, with them pledges, that money didn't come in, and all of a sudden everybody's singing a different tune. And let me just say this, speaking of singing a different tune, can y'all let Pastor Bling Bling, Bishop Bling Bling out of jail, please? What's his name over there in New York? Lamar Whitehead, can we please start a petition to get him out of jail? If the rest of these ninjas is going to be free, what is Lamar in jail for? Because the rest of them was stealing too. If you ask me, they should have been in jail. Free Lamar Whitehead. That's what I'm going to say right now. Free Lamar Whitehead. And we should be calling the FBI on some other people. We should be calling the FBI on some other people. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Lord, help me. Y'all know I'm crazy. I'm just saying. These church folks is just a mess. I'm sorry to say it, but it is just the truth. It is just the truth. Absolutely the truth. And then you're mad when somebody call it out and somebody pointed out to you. You mad. You tell me, well, Marcellus, we're supposed to all be loving. And I keep trying to tell y'all, we're not serving the same Jesus. We're not. These people, Ooh, these people are in love with the colonizers. People that came here, raped and pillaged and done all kind of stuff. And you in love, you just repeating all these colonizer talking points. But it takes strong black and white people to admit the truth. And when those white people started waking up and admitting the truth, that's when the civil rights movement took off. And guess what? In the times that we live, we need a re-emergence and a resurgence of white people waking up and just speaking truth to power. Period. And then everybody trying to gaslight you to my Charlie Kirk this. Let me tell y'all a friend story. What happened to me this morning? Let me tell you what happened. I told you I got time today. So this morning I got a friend who's a part of the, I think he's a LDS church. He's part of the LDS church. Now, hey, Tara. So he called me. No, he texts me this morning. He sends me this video. He says, watch this video. And they don't mention Charlie Kirk until the very end. I said, okay. When I clicked on the video was an hour and 33 minutes long. Hey, April. First of all, I don't have an hour and 33 minutes right now to give to you to watch this video. So what did I do? I sent him back my Let's Talk video about the Charlie Kirk situation. Send it back to him, right? He sends me back a message talking about, well, I told you they didn't mention Charlie Kirk to the very end. I said, well, I didn't say anything about that. I just sent you my video, which is only 22 minutes long. I said, you can watch my video because it's 22 minutes. I just don't have an hour to sit here and watch these folks. But here's another thing. Didn't the LDS church just say that black people had the right to go to heaven in like 1996 or something like that? Do y'all not realize that in the LDS church, they said that black people weren't even allowed into heaven until the 90s? They said we couldn't even make it into heaven into the 90s. So you sitting up here sending me this video of these folks in the LDS church, and you want me to give credence to the LDS people after they said that people that look like me couldn't even make it into heaven, and they didn't change their bylaws and rules, you all, and doctrine until the 90s. You all understand, we was already Snoop double D, D-O double G by then. We was already the Chronic by then. R. Kelly was already hollering about your body's calling me. I hear you calling. What did he say? Here I come, baby, to save you. I'm just saying. Now, just because you like a person's music doesn't mean that you agree with their behavior. I'm just saying. Y'all watch movies of people who have done some real bad stuff, but y'all don't know that because they don't put all their business out there. Somebody said, I'm breaking up, Lord Jesus. Why I'm breaking up, I don't know. I literally don't know. Let me see if this will help. I think I need to get a new cooling pad. I think I need to go get a new cooling pad or something for my laptop here. It got to cool off. I think that's why I'm breaking up. So if I'm breaking up, that may be the situation, y'all. I don't know what else to tell you. Y'all got to be patient until I go get a new cooling pad and some of the stuff that I need for the channel. So sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I'm doing the best I can. I could switch it to the Wi-Fi. Y'all want me to try the Wi-Fi instead? Because I got the Ethernet cord pulled in right now. Y'all want me to try the Wi-Fi and see if that helps? Anybody want me to try the Wi-Fi? Or is it good enough for everybody? Y'all good? Sharon said hers isn't okay. Well, mine ain't either. So I don't know. It could be a StreamYard thing. Monique, tell me, try something. You listen here, Monique. I'm doing the best I can. Monique say, try something. Somebody say, try the Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm going to try the Wi-Fi. I tell you, Negroes, y'all ain't never happy. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. This now we on the Wi-Fi. Let's see if that gets any worse than I can tell you. I'm gonna have to reach out to StreamYard though, because I noticed that when StreamYard did their update, for some odd reason, this thing, oh, that's even worse. Look, it's stalling over here on me. Oh Lord, I tell you, I can't with these companies, man. Y'all know how much this stuff costs, and this stuff don't be working. I'm just saying, this stuff be costing a lot. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Okay, but anyway, what was I saying? See, I don't know what I was talking about. Oh Lord, it is what it is, Gerald. I'm doing the best I can, Gerald. Hey, now we're on the Wi-Fi. Let's see if the Wi-Fi will help us. No. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah. The LDS. Y'all do realize that they said that black folks weren't making it to heaven until 1990 something. I'm just saying. What are you talking about? StreamYard? StreamYard, if you get the low plan, I think the low plan is like $44 a month. It's over $500 for the year. I'm just saying. And that's if you get the low plan. If you get the high plan, that's $89, $90 a month. So you multiply that times. So you're talking almost $1,200 for the year just to sit, go live. And you see how choppy this is, right? I ain't doing nothing different, y'all. It's the same computer. It's the same internet. It's the same stuff. Now I do, my cooling pad is, it do need to, I think I do need a new cooling pad though. And I'm gonna work on that. I am gonna work on that this week. I'm gonna work on getting a new, because I normally cool off my computer and stuff and keep it cool. That stuff is expensive. I'm just saying. She said mine is skipping, but carry on. Listen, you know what I'll do? I'll send StreamYard a message this week and tell them I don't know what's happening, but now I can't, it's not working properly. And I haven't done anything different. I haven't done nothing different. But my computer set up, everything is still the same. I haven't done nothing different except log on. But I did notice that once they started doing all of these updates to the program, y'all know they every day now they got a new update. Not until they got translations in different languages. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So I don't know. I'll definitely see what's going on there, but we shall see. Kathy say we need a fundraiser. Kathy, we don't need a fundraiser. All y'all need to do is support the channel, because all I do is put all that money away so that when stuff happens and I need it for stuff on the channel, that's what I use it for. But it is what it is. But the LDS church, back to them. So y'all know we black people weren't getting into heaven until like 1990 something. So I'm not really following. So my friend, he got a little attitude this morning that I sent him back my Charlie Kirk video. And I said, well, why are you so upset at me? And you want me to sit up and listen to some people that said I wasn't even making it to heaven until 1990. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, but it's incredibly crazy to me. I don't know what they're doing. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what they're doing. But I noticed it. I did start to notice it every time they do the updates. Here you go, you're chopping and you're freezing and you got all stuff going on. You know, and for God forbid, if I start moving like this, next thing you know, we'll be frozen. If I lean forward too fast, we'll be frozen. It's ridiculous. That's all I'm saying. But I am going to email them as soon as we get done with this live. Oh, I'm going to email them. Because see, I don't pay this money to be chopping and freezing and all of that kind of stuff. Nope. Chopping and freezing. But moving right along, let's go on to David E. Taylor. Guess what? I hear that Shannon, his right-hand lady, is about to flip on him. The word on the street is the white lady about to turn evidence against the light-skinned David E. Taylor. Y'all hear me? She about to flip on him. Now she's saying she got a heart condition and she can't even stay in jail. Wait. Now they've been stealing all these people's money for years, but now all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Brandon can't stay in jail because she got a heart condition. And I think her heart condition is the fact that she don't have one. She ain't got one. That's the problem. The problem is she ain't got one. You got the people back there on the phone sleeping in sleeping bags. and got the air conditioning water dripping on them all night while they sleeping. Drip, drip, drip. You understand what I'm saying? But she's about to flip on him. That's what I heard. That's the word on the street. And I'm not surprised because I kind of expected her to flip. And to kind of tell you the truth, I'd have flipped too. Andrea says she had a heart attack. Well, I bet you she did. She should have had a heart attack years ago when she was giving them people jobs to do up until 4 a.m. in the morning. Andrea, listen to me. Could you work in a call center up until 4 o'clock in the morning? Andrea, do you not know that the man told them people that they couldn't even have dinner? And he wouldn't even give them nothing but soup and a salad if they hadn't raised a certain amount of money. Whew, good Lord. You talk about pimping on another level. He sent them ninjas into overdrive work. I bet you she did have a heart attack. She had a heart attack because she probably had to, feel around to see if she had one. I'm just saying. How mean can you be? How greedy can you be? And guess what? We called over there. Oh, yes, we did. They still answering the phone and everything. Oh, they answering the phone and everything. Uh-huh. I got a friend, Sarah. Sarah done called over there. Sarah done called over there. Somebody said that would have been the only time I would have called Tyrone. Listen, you would have had to call everybody. I ain't gonna lie. There's no way. There's no way. Even if I was homeless and I had no other options, because I really feel like that's the kind of people that they were going after. They were going after people who were homeless, destitute. That's who they were targeting. I'm just saying. And it didn't work out. Somebody said his updated mugshot made me holler. I don't think I've seen the updated one. Is that the one with the hair sticking straight all up like Sideshow Bob? Is it that one? Because y'all know he has several different looks. Y'all know he got 2 different looks. I ain't drinking nothing. Oh, but water. This is water. Because I'm trying to get back on my health stuff because I fell off the wagon. I've had no ice cream. Although the other day I did have a couple slices of pie and cake. Not on the same day, but during the same week. And if you want to go walking with me in the mornings, you may want to subscribe to my TikTok because I'm going to start taking y'all walking with me in the morning on TikTok. So yeah, he looked like Bozo the Clown. He sure did. He really sure did. Hey, I don't know what it is, Antonio. I'll be honest with y'all. I have not a clue. I haven't done anything. This is supposed to be the best internet. I done went to the highest part of the internet that you can get. I'll have them to double check it. My God from Zion. My Lord. My Lord. Yeah, but she's trying to flip on him. And as a matter of fact, she's probably going to flip on him. And speaking of flipping on somebody, it looks like Joel Tudman. What? I'm good with these segues. Speaking of flipping, Joel Tudman and this new church. Some of y'all done send me messages. I done had some people that's not, you mad, you upset. Let me explain something to you. I done tried to explain to y'all this is a business here in America. And this man is not about to stop his business, right? You're not about to stop his business. There's too much money to be made in this church game right about now. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to start me a church. I just haven't figured out the right name for it because all the names I come up with just pretty much lets you know where we at with it. I think I want to start the first church that nigga give me your money, Or we can have it's a stick up AME. How about this one? Close them doors, Baptist Missionary Church. Close them doors, Missionary Baptist Church. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna come up with a good name, but my 501c3 is gonna be doing something else. But honest to goodness, I'm in the wrong business. Now I have helped establish other churches, but let me tell you something. Those people had good hearts. Now, listen here, Monique. Monique, that's a perfect name. That's the perfect name. These people they something else. They crude with it. They ain't playing no games. They pretty much telling you what it is. And nowadays they telling you if you don't give me your money, you can't even come up in here. It's worse than the club. Because at the club they tell you got a 2-drink minimum. You got to pay the door cover charge. The church done turn into the club literally. You got a 2 offering minimum, right? I'm just saying you got to pay to get in there. It depends on what the situation is. You got a registration fee for the conferences, right? I'm just saying. Then when you get there, everybody got boots on the ground. Hey, I got my boots on the ground. I mean, really? You know what? That's a good name. Seed Sowers Unlimited. Oh my God, I think I like. Oh, I got to write that down. Wait a minute. You listen. You might see that name again. I like that. I like that. Seeds Sowers Unlimited. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that name. Man, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Moses. And you can most certainly reach out to me, sir. I appreciate you. And thanks for supporting the program. I don't know if you heard your name called earlier. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support of the program. Lord, that's so funny. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Lord, what'd you say? First Baptist drink the Kool-Aid, Mount Zion, Steal Your Money Incorporated. Listen here. Oh Lord, no, you didn't. Oh, Moses, yeah, we definitely need to talk. You are kidding me. Oh, they doing too much over there, Moses. Moses, you I know you got Facebook, Instagram, and all of that. Just DM me. Just send me a DM. Lord have mercy. Not what they Myron trying to get folks to call the police on Post Sybil. What the world going on over there? It's almost like they're attacking all the folks that's been a part of the Kojic Church forever and a day. My God, what's going on over there? Oh, Lord. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Moses, I started to say something. I had to catch myself. That's why I took a drink of water. That's going to be my new thing. Every time I get ready to say something I shouldn't. When y'all see me start drinking water, you gonna know why I'm drinking the water. I can't say what I want to say, Moses. I can't say what I want to say. Yeah. Stick them up. Lord have mercy. Oh, I can imagine I know this is gonna be good. Well, please reach out because I definitely would love to, give you an opportunity to tell the story. But man, that's crazy. I got something I want to say, but I ain't gonna say it. No. But anyway, 8 police. Lord have mercy. Are you serious? Now, Moses, I can drop the link and let you come up and tell this story if you want to, because I'm just free for all tonight. Listen here. Don't make me mad, Moses. 8 police officers for you? Were there other people involved? Let me drop the link. I'll just drop the link just in case you want to. You got to be kidding me. Come on now, Moses. Lord have mercy. Come on now. Not 8 people. Oh God, not 8 police officers. But see, that's a new thing. That's the new thing because they want all the black people to get upset so they can arrest you and send you to Fallujah. Next thing you know, you're gonna be in a foreign country somewhere in jail, and you don't even know why you over there. I'm just telling y'all the whole truth. That's what they want to do. I'm here to tell y'all that's the God's honest truth. They want to put all of us in jail. They really do. They want to put every single one of us in jail. And the link has been pinned. The link's been pinned for anybody that wants to come up. But I first of all put it for Moses. So Moses, if you want to come up and talk, you definitely can come up. Lord have mercy. 8 police officers for one guy. And if you understand who that is and who this is in this chat, no. That's crazy. Hey, Sean Talks, good to see you here. I ain't seen you in a minute. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go perusing around the internet in the next couple of days, so I'll be over there in your comment section. Just be looking for me. I'll leave some comments on some of the videos because I have to go back and listen to you all because I'll be busy working on my other stuff and I don't have a chance a lot of times to watch. And let me just tell y'all that for real. That's another reason why I had to sort of back off from all these other people's platforms because I be real busy. Hold on, Moses. Let me get my setup here for you. Hold on. Well, where's my stuff here? There we go. I tell you, this StreamYard is no good. It's no good. Let me switch this over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the one and only. One and the only. You might want to turn down your volume a little bit, Moses. We got the one and only Tyson Jr. Everybody.
Hey, boss.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Man, I'm doing good. I've been flying all day and going on, but I'm gonna come on and give you the whole story. A few days. Just need to get to send you some information. If you get a chance, look at King Jives this morning. I did something live from the airport, but they said about 8 to 10 police at the church in Dallas, Texas, because they're trying to steal this bishop. I've been helping other churches and stuff. They had me arrested in Houston a few years ago. If you remember, trying to swindle the man out of his ministry. Remember. Yeah. So, but just wait till you see all this stuff. I just came on to encourage you, and like I was telling King Jobs and all, the people need you guys because a lot of times people don't have money for attorneys. They don't know the rules. They don't know the laws. And you, brothers and sisters, you give them a platform that they ordinarily would not have. And I just want to encourage you and tell you, just keep doing what you're doing. It's so disappointing that we do this to our own people. We mistreat our own people in church that have been faithful, and we bully them. So I thought you would get a laugh out of hearing that I've been knowing Dr. Silver for years. You know, I produced the Kojic album, He'll Bring You Out. I produced Leaning on Jesus with Karen Clark.
Well, Moses, you know I know you. I've been in church too long not to know who you are, Moses. I've been in church too long not to know who you are, Moses.
Right, but what I was going to tell you was, so for Irish threatened to cops, they called the cops on me Friday. They don't want me to be bishop because they're trying to steal his ministry. He's an elderly gentleman. So I flew to Fort Worth to help him get back in charge of his corporation. And so I just want to come on and I'll give you much stronger detail, but I want you to see the file so we can really have intelligent talk. Because we got to help our people. It's sad when we use our positions to take advantage of our own people. And we had too many preachers do that.
Right.
And so I decided, brother, to give back to the people by giving them enlightenment on what their rights and stuff are. Because it's a lot of preachers taking advantage of people. Not all preachers, you know that. But we have a group that rather taking care of the sheep, they eating the sheep.
Right. Absolutely.
And we're not supposed to do that. So I'll get the time with you because there's some things I want you to be involved in. So I want to give you some good information on.
Okay.
And I come on and just personally tell you again, that's why I support you. Keep doing what you're doing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing, and you are a blessing.
All right.
Okay? And thank you, the audience.
Thank you,
know
sir.
We're going to hook up soon. And God bless you, and keep in your prayers.
All right, I definitely will. Thank you, Moses, for coming. I appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. You'll get an offer from me.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'll get you later.
All right.
Bye-bye, sir.
Appreciate you,
God bless you all.
All right.
Bye-bye.
That's the one and only Moses Tyson Jr. Everybody, listen, if you don't know who that is, shame on you. But you shouldn't even be a part of the church if you don't know who that is. No, I'm just playing. But you need to know who Moses is. I was at the Beverly Crawford live recording that she did. I believe that was in LA. And Moses he actually played on that album as well. So I've known about Moses for many, many years. Love Moses Tyson Jr. You guys, and I can't wait to hear the rest. But 8 police officers. Somebody tell me what's going on over there with these Kojic folk. Why did everybody getting the police called on them? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Now, these are supposed to be the saints. Now, this is the other thing. Do you not understand that the scripture says there is a way that we're supposed to get matters resolved amongst us? But I guess nobody pays that any attention. But see, here's the thing. Then we always want to say who's a Christian and who's not a Christian. I'm just saying, you do know the Bible says that there is a certain way that we're supposed to do stuff. I know I get to laughing, and I'm sorry for laughing, y'all, because y'all probably like, why he laughing? Because it's actually in the Bible. But nobody follows the scripture. But then they always be trying to holler about who getting into heaven and who not. That's why I said, that's why y'all be laughing at me. Y'all get mad at me when I tell y'all, man, y'all forget all of that. Because listen, Jesus gave us two commandments, and we ain't even doing them. Because Jesus said, listen, would you call the police on yourself? That's how I view the world now. I'd be like, okay, would I do this to myself? No, I wouldn't. I'm not going to call a popo on myself. And why are you calling the police on a black person anyway? And you are black. You know the kind of mess that's going to bring. You understand what I'm saying? You doing too much. You're doing too much. In my opinion, you're just doing too much. But the link has been dropped because y'all know I don't keep y'all for too long. Wait a minute. There was something else I wanted to tell y'all. I got so much to talk about. We did Charlie Kirk. I talked to y'all about that. I did EJ. I told y'all need to find out for me if EJ is homeless. I want to know that. I don't like going around EJ all that much because y'all know EJ and them. I really believe that whole. I don't want to say aura because that sounds too spooky, but that whole energy around them folk over there, these so-called prophets, is demonic, and I don't like it. Ain't nothing spiritual about it. Y'all think it is, but it's not. It's really not. When you got people who will manipulate other people, I'm gonna get in trouble. Better shut my mouth. Let me drink some water. Lord Jesus. Let me drink my water. Moving right along. But I don't trust these prophets. And y'all need to stop trusting these prophets too. Y'all need to stop believing in what these people be saying. A lot of this stuff is just stupid. And you don't be using your brain. You just get caught up in the emotionalism of what they're saying. And some of you even get caught up in their quote unquote celebrity. You know, you call, such and such. None of these people impress me like that. None of those people impress me like that. You want to impress me? Put me in a room with some legends. Whether y'all know it or not, Moses is a legend. Now, you may not agree, but Moses Tyson Jr. is a legend. Kathy, I need to figure out if EJ is homeless. That's what I want to know. I need y'all to go do some investigatorial work for me. And my thing, and what's going on with that darn case? Somebody find me a case number. Tell me what district court him in. I need to find that out so I can pull up the documents and we can keep up with it. Y'all down? Y'all down with it? Let me go do some investigation. I need to find that court case. I'm going to find that court case, y'all, and we'll keep up with that one. Because something ain't going right here. Something ain't right. I think EJ, in a minute, EJ going to live in a cardboard box with a pair of house slippers on. I told y'all, and I told him that he needed to stop. And if they put this man in the poorhouse, he done raised a lot of money. He raised them a lot of money to fight back. So did all that money go to waste? Like Dr. Dingleberry, all the money people was giving him? Y'all done gave Bernard Jordan $2-3 million. And now Dr. Dingleberry is right back where he started. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, Gary, I'm just saying. I don't know, man. Bernard for Dr. Dingleberry to go right back where he started from. Crazy. And you know, if y'all remember when we was over there on St. James and that night, he told St. James, he said, Bernard Jordan told him, he said, he gonna have to come back this way. Now, for those of us, you know, even though we were saved, but we know what it's like to, you know, have a toe in the world before. Y'all know what it means when a man tells somebody, oh, you got to come back this way again. You know what that means. You know what he's trying to tell him. Don't get it twisted. Now, you know what he's telling him. And it looked like he might be right. I'm just saying. Look like Dr. Dingleberry's going to go back around there. I don't know, man. That's weird. I don't know if they stopped giving or not. Now they giving over there. You know them people ain't going to stop giving, Kathy. They going to give and give until they can't give no more. And that's why he'll prophesy to everything. He going to prophesy to the flowers, to the tree, to the moon. That man going to prophesy to everything. Oh, Lord, this thing done froze. He going to prophesy to everything. Somebody say, let me see what you said. Let me bring it up. Oh, good old StreamYard. Oh, no, Monique. They're not trying to hide it. No, they're not trying to hide it. And then how about this, Monique? They get mad at you if you ask them why they talking to dead people when the Bible says you ain't supposed to be doing that. And they get an attitude. The prophets get mad at you. Call y'all kind of names. Oh yeah, Keisha, his wife, and the chick on the side is still over there. Now you know he ain't gonna never get rid of them. You know they ain't going nowhere. You know they ain't gonna never go nowhere. You know darn well they ain't going nowhere. Y'all know every time I hear that, it makes me think of that movie, Chick on the Side, Chick on the Side. You know you got a chick on the side, chick on the side. Wasn't that a Richard Pryor movie? Chick on the side, chick on the side. I'm just saying. Hilarious. Hilarious. But anyway, and I mean, it is what it is. By the way, I saw another, Lord have mercy. Anybody happen to see that dead white lady on top of that horse with them 19 girdles on, trying to breathe? Anybody see that? Anybody see that? Anybody besides me? Anybody see the dead white lady on top of the horse? Hilarious. Them 19 girdles was causing him all kinds of problems. Let me drink my water before I get in trouble. Oh, that was the point. It says, yeah, Tara. I think that was in the Richard Pryor movie. Chick on the side. Now this thing is freezing up for real. Wait a minute, y'all. Now, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Because this is freezing up way more than normal. Hold on. Let me see if I plug this thing back in, it'll stop freezing so much. Oh, Lord. What is going on with this darn thing? Oh, I'm so upset. StreamYard. StreamYard is a piece of work. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's see if this can be a little bit better, but I don't know. Oh, great. Can y'all see me and hear me? Lord, we're gonna have to get out of here. I gotta send StreamYard a message, but I put in the Ethernet cord, so hopefully it won't freeze as much. But hey, I ain't got no control over it. I need to go get me a cooling board. I don't want to be on a cooling board. I just need to go buy one. It's ridiculous. I'm so frustrated. I don't know what to do. I've never had this problem before. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even know what to do. Can you even hear me? This is crazy. Lord have mercy. They can't say I didn't pay the bill because the bill got paid. Holy cow. This is the first time that has ever happened to me. Wow. There's a little message that came up at the top saying, oh, if you continue to have this experience, it's on us. It's on our end. What are you talking about? I've never had this to happen. But I'm back. Hopefully, this won't be freezing as much. I don't know. But what were we talking about? Shall we pick it up or shall I shut it down? Maybe I should shut it down for the night because we done burned our welcome. We done burned our welcome at StreamYard, I think. Jesus, what's wrong with StreamYard? All right, y'all pray our strength in the Lord. I'm going to be right back here tomorrow. If y'all can still hear me and see me, I'll be here tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad station. I'll come on tomorrow. We'll talk again tomorrow. This is ridiculous. I'm so mad. This gives me a chance to send StreamYard my message because I'm really upset. I have to tell y'all. Now I'm mad. Because if you know me, you would know I'm upset. Right now, I'm mad. Somebody said, Keisha said, what about Marvin Winans? You hush, Keisha. Here's the question. I'm asking y'all the question, Keisha. Where that church at? He's still over there asking for money every week? And I talked about TD Jakes, Daryl. But Keisha, I want to know is Marvin still charging people for them shovels and bricks and that man done asked these people to buy everything. I mean, for real. I mean, just he done ask them. I want to know if all of you Detroit people go over there and ask Marvin, when is he going to be done asking for the money? That's what I want to know. As a matter of fact, y'all, should I call over there to Perfecting? Y'all think they'll take my call? Here go Beauty for Ashes. You have a great night, Beauty for Ashes. You think they'll take my call if I call over there? Because I'm so tempted. Oh, yeah. Well, Donnie is like, what was that crazy young man that was over here, Daryl, with us? Mookie Dookie. Donnie's like Mookie. He either sick or somebody dead. He loved that whole aura of I'm sick or somebody dying. These church folk love to talk about sick folk and dead folk. I don't know what it is. They sick and no, I'm well. You all need to be well. Get out and walk. Do something. You know why, Daryl, he's dealing with all of that stuff? Because he lives like an old man. Listen, you take on that spirit, Daryl. These people done took on that spirit. Marvin was a young man acting 80. Marvin is not that old. He needs to get out and walk. He needs to change his diet. These people need to stop doing all of this unhealthy stuff and stop talking like, you 105. Bishop Kim Graves said that StreamYard is kicking y'all. Same with me. That's exactly what happened to me. Kim kicked me right on off. That's the first time this has ever happened to me on a live. Kick me right on off. Oh, I'm going to send them a nasty email for $500 a year. $500 a year. I remember what's that other service that used to be $500, but now it's like $5,000. Was it Zoom? What do everybody used to use? And you could simulcast to other places. That used to be like $500. Then it went up to like $5,000. I mean, it was a crazy amount of money. I'm just saying. Now, I do have another program I could use that I paid for, but I don't think it integrates the comments in here. Oh my God, I'm so tired of StreamYard. Y'all don't know. That's why we need to somebody need to invent something else, because this is crazy. Oh, you talking about the people? Y'all getting kicked off? Jeez. Lord. Listen here. Daryl, he always got a sob story. Oh, last week I had leukemia. And listen, that's why I say he remind me of Mookie so much. Because I was bleeding on my Brian. Y'all remember when Mookie said he was bleeding on his Brian? We was like, wait a minute, don't you talking about on your brain? Oh, yeah, I'm bleeding on my brain. Well, the doctor said I done lost half the blood on my right side. How you lose all the blood, Dookie? It done seeped out your toe. I don't understand. I'm just saying, Donnie love to be sick. He love to be telling somebody he done went through some major health challenge. Every week it's something new. And see, he better be glad I don't know him, because I'd be like, look, dude, if you don't stop talking like that, next thing you know, you're going to check up out of here. You need to get your spirit happy and talk happy and be happy. But these old saints and these people that have these old mentalities, they ain't never happy. Jesus don't never satisfy until they get into the front of the crowd. Then they satisfy with Jesus. Hallelujah. But when they live their life, they don't live their life like that. It's incredible. It's incredible. Oh, yeah. You remember that, Joel? And he called the sick of sale. I tell you, where's Lynn Pearson when you need her? Lynn love that part. Oh, my goodness. He done caught the sick of sale. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Well, shout out to all of you guys. Tomorrow we're going to go live again. Let me send StreamYard my email because I'm a little upset. I'll be honest. I'm a little upset. Listen here. Well, you know who steals the crutches from the cripples. That's David Taylor. David E. Taylor. They said David E. Taylor had all kinds of crutches and wheelchairs, and they ain't never seen not one person get up out of one of them. And y'all still mad at Vicky Yowie? I got a question. Do we still cancel Vicky Yowie? Vicky Yowie over there acting like she a victim, y'all. With her red bottom shoes and her Jaguar. Vicky says she is a victim. Is Vicky a victim for real? Because I tend to believe if you lay down with dogs, you get up with fleas. Vicky, you got flea infestation. That's what that was. I'm just saying. Come on, Vicky. The flowers in the field burst forth with blooming, and the wind seems to whisper, he is alive. Even the trees lift their branches high to the heavens above, in perfect harmony with the creator of the world. But there's just something about my praise. Y'all know she wasn't even the first person to sing that song. I done found the original song. That ain't even Vicky's song. That's somebody else's song. I'm just saying. I done found the original. Yeah. Well, see, I feel like this, girl. Once you get the D, you're no longer a victim. You participate, right? She participated. She was up there telling people she met Jesus over there with that ministry. Wasn't she participating? I'm just asking questions because she sure be trying to pretend like she a victim. I don't know what kind of victim she is. Bishop Kim said, he said it helps build the faith of the people. Okay, build the faith of the people. Faith in who and faith in what? Not in Jesus. Maybe faith in him. I'm just saying. Shout out to all of you that are subscribing. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you have not yet supported the Mad Church Disease channel and you want to send some support to the channel, please do so, ladies and gentlemen. I don't come on every day, but I be looking forward to y'all's support. If y'all don't mind, praise the Lord. So if you don't mind supporting the Mad Church Disease channel tonight, please do so. I would really appreciate y'all doing that. You got a myriad of ways that you can do it. It is on the screen for you. No, she didn't return them calls. You know darn well she didn't return them calls. No, you know she didn't do it. You know she didn't do it. Shout out to Uncle Fred. Thank you for moderating, Uncle Fred. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for dropping the links, Uncle Fred. Doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you. Yeah, Oh, you can call it Eric. I call it crazy. She just is loosey in the head and goosey in the head. That woman is loosey goosey. If you ever see her or meet her in person, you know what I'm talking about. Just saying. Y'all do know I used to frequent the TBN studios over there in Costa Mesa. And y'all know TBN selling off properties like crazy. I guess everybody not giving the way that they used to give no more. People done wised up to, giving to those kind of folk, because all your money just going to waste. It's just going to waste. We over here helping people, buying school supplies, doing all this kind of stuff for people, and folks is paying money to, so somebody can have a Rolls Royce and a gold trim seat that they sit on when they go live and say, from shore to shore, border to border, and around the world, it's time to praise the Lord. And you sit in a gold chair. Like a folding chair would be too much. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just saw Martha the other day. I'm subscribed to her on Instagram. She goes live on Instagram, Daryl. You got to go subscribe to her on Instagram. I think it was Instagram. She just went live, yesterday? She's still around. But when people like her disappear, that let me know something went down over there with Joel Osteen. Because, she was the woman over there. And then all of a sudden her sister took over. And, they keep all their stuff hush-hush over there. Something went down over there. You know what I mean? Something went down over there. Because that Martin Munici, what's the other little light-skinned boy over there that's married to the Adrian girl? What's his name? The singer with the guitar. Oh, what's his name? Y'all help me out. Oh, Jesus. I can't never remember these people's name. Israel Houghton. Yeah, that's right. That's his name. Israel. All of them disappeared around about the same time. They all disappeared around the same time. And I don't know if it had something to do with John Gray, because I thought it was kind of weird, because John Gray was becoming more popular when they was all disappearing. So I don't know what happened. It was like a shakeup over there or something. Something happened over there. Something happened. And most people, some of y'all didn't like Martha singing anyway. I thought Martha was a good writer. She can sing too. Most of y'all thought Martha was over there talking about, leave him now. That's what y'all believe. Leave him now. But I thought Martha could sing. I've heard black people be talking about Martha. She can't sing. No, Martha could sing a little bit. Don't do that. Because all Karen Clark did was to go over there and take Martin Munici's song and turn it into a #1 smash. She just blackanized it. She blackanized it. Because y'all know Karen took that song from Martha. That song was banging too. When we come into his presence. Y'all remember that? Lifting up the name of Jesus. She took the song and just made it a #1. I'm just saying. Yeah. Andrea, I thought they both had great voice. I like Martha. I don't know why I like Martha. That's just me. And believe it or not, I think they both can sing. But you know who went over there too? Let me see if I can get the name of this group. Anointed. Y'all remember the black gospel group Anointed? If I labor, I know God is gonna give me a crown. And y'all remember that? Y'all don't go look up the group Anointed if you've never heard of them. They were banging. They were banging. And the brother, he wrote a lot of songs like Londa Larman. So this is how much I love gospel music. Y'all don't know. I try to tell y'all don't know. I love the brother. I can't remember his name, but he wrote a lot of Larman or produced Londa Larman's first album, that big hit, her first album that went like everywhere, that everybody loved. If you know who Londa Larman is, some of you don't even know who I'm talking about. Oh yes, Lord. For the sake, oh come on, don't start me, of the call, I am laying down my all. No turning back. I'm moving straight ahead. I'm on the right track. Don't start with me. I tell you, I love gospel music. You know how much gospel music I used to buy? Lord have mercy, shame on me. But I love gospel music. But anyway, moving right along. There's very few many gospel artists that you can mention that I don't know. Now, if you mention them and I don't know them, chances are they're very popular. Yeah, I don't know them. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Anointed was the business. Y'all gonna make me go listen to their CD when I get out of here. Cause I used to bang that. If I labor, I know God is gonna give me a crown. That was my song. The whole album was really nice though. But they went over to Joel Osteen Church. They were on staff. Pay attention, because I told y'all. No. Go on. Anointed did that thing. Y'all remember in my series where I told you about the parsonage? Y'all remember where I told you the praise and worship leaders and the people on staff, and it depends on what your title is. They get certain tax breaks. Guess what? Anointed was over there with Joel Osteen singing on staff. They were on staff because the church is large enough where they pay their people. You know, the First Church of the Waffle, they just want you to come and volunteer. You know, black folks don't like to share. The preacher don't ever want to share. He just wants you to sing for the Lord. You should do it as unto the Lord. His ministry grows, becomes a multi-million-dollar ministry, and they want you to volunteer all your time. They want you to come to rehearsal. They want you to rehearse all the songs that you sing for free. You got to memorize them and learn all the stuff, perform them for free, all while their ministry is going, and they becoming multi-millionaires, and you up there singing, leave them there. Don't get me started. Don't y'all get me started. Yeah, that's right, April. The sister and brother was in that group. They had their cousin was in there too at one point. Oh, don't mess with me, April. I'm trying to tell you, I love me some gospel music. I used to keep up. But I don't keep up no more. And the only labor that them whiners was doing, they were doing labored breathing. You know, their breathing was labored. They was forever. You know, well, I grew up in the Holiness Church, and they didn't even like for us to listen to the whinings because they said they wasn't Christians. It's amazing to me how all of a sudden the whinings became the litmus test. And they could have sang If I Labor, and it depends on which one, which version. Y'all do know there's like 19,000 versions. And that could be possible. I'm not denying what you're saying, TW. I'm just telling you. And which version of If I Labor? Everybody got an If I Labor. It's a labor to listen to some of these people right now. I'm just saying. And one of my favorite songs from Marvin ain't none of those secular songs that, you know, well, I call all that stuff secular because some of that stuff wasn't no gospel. They didn't even mention Jesus in the song. Come on. Come on. That is correct. And she was married to I believe a football player at one point. She's dating a football player. I don't remember exactly. It's been years. You know what? I don't know if the name sounds familiar, but I don't remember. You'd have to give me a song. The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember. I don't remember. And whatever happened to the other group? God, not God's property. I know what happened to them. What happened to that group that had Andrea that R. Kelly was writing all that music for in the beginning? Them three girls, four girls in the beginning, but then they went down to three girls, and they was on Gospel Centric Records with Kurt Franklin. Anything you need is right here. What's the name of that group? All of your problems. Yes, I'm aware. Because I know the lead singer, she married a white guy and moved to another country. That I do know. What's the name of that group? Not Rainbow. What's the name of the other group? Come on, y'all. What's the name of that group? Trinity 5-7. Thank you, Keisha. Because I know I wasn't hitting them notes properly, Keisha, but you got it. What happened to them? Like, are they not going to come out with another? And you know what we really do need to talk about one night? Why the gospel music folks mess over their own artists and don't pay them. How you in the gospel music industry and you stealing from gospel artists and taking all their royalties and all their money? We really need to have a conversation about that. Now, if anything, I would think St. James would want to have that conversation. Now, that's a conversation that he should have because he's the music guy. I'm just saying. Look at all these gospel artists who literally are going broke or are broke and having to start their own record labels again and start all over just so that they can get some money. I'm just saying. Lucinda Moore just said the other day that she had to create her own label and make her own path because them folk wasn't over there trying to help her. I'm just saying. And Lucinda used to do background for Tremaine. I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand gospel music. And then if you start to mention it, Vicky Mac Latayad, she sends you a cease and desist letter. She don't want you to talk about how God's Property and Kurt Franklin and all them people didn't really make no money. And then, oh, don't get me mad. Oh, now I'm going to start some mess for real. What about Natalie Wilson and SOP? I had to go looking for Natalie Wilson the other day. I found her, by the way, because, she used to be a member of Church of the Harvest over there with Clarence McClendon. I had to go find Natalie. I love Natalie Wilson and SOP. She's been through a lot, and these people go through a lot and the people stealing their money. Her father was a bishop, was a pastor. And you on a record label, a gospel music record label, lifting up the name of Jesus, traveling across the country, and the record label and the people that claim to be Christians are stealing from you. That's crazy. And everybody can't go on Malaco. Because, a lot of the gospel artists, I guess they feel some type of way. You don't want to be on Malaco because Malaco, they got the gospel side and then they got the other side. Who's making love to your old lady while you were out making love? They don't want to be on that record label. They don't want to be on that record label. And then you can't keep the label going. You got Sparrow Records. Come on, y'all. What happened to Sparrow? What happened to Warner Records? I'm sorry. Come on now. We got a lot of stuff we should be talking about in the gospel community, in the church world. You're stealing all the money. And then you know what you do when you steal them all? You steal all the money. You leave them there. That's what you do. They just go in the church. But see, here's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The preachers and the evangelists and these corporate execs, they're doing business. You're having church. Ty Scott is still around. That's one of the few ones, because you remember Dietrich started on Ty Scott. Y'all remember Ty Scott Records? That's where Dietrich started. I'm just saying. Lucinda Moore was on Ty Scott too, and so was what was Dietrich's first wife? Demita. Demita was on there too. Ty Scott had some good artists over there. But I think the guy that started the record label, he had got sick. Oh my God. You know why? Because all these people steal. I'm just going to keep it a buck. All of them stealing and in the name of the Lord. Let me tell you something. Oh, now I'm going to be controversial here. Let me move on because I started to say something. I had to drink water to catch myself. I told y'all, when y'all see me drinking my water, it's to catch myself. Let me move on. God bless Tasha Page Lockhart and Lisa Page Brooks. Please go find you a new husband. And I know you may not want to get married again, but you're sort of teeter-tottering to me with a look of desperation because you're starting to dress and do things a little weird to me a little creepy. Lisa, you deserve to be loved, and it's okay if you go find you another husband. I don't think nobody will feel bad if you get remarried. I know you were grieving your husband and all of that, and I get it, and it may be too soon for you, whatever. But you deserve to be loved, Lisa Page Brooks. You are still a young woman, and you deserve to get your hand held as you walk through the sand. You deserve to go have a night of dinner with somebody that you enjoy their company and that's passionate about you. Go find you somebody, Lisa Page Brooks. I'm mad at you for rejoining Marvin Winans Church. I don't know why you did that. No, I don't know why you did that. That's why I think some people should go see a therapist when major events happen to them in their lives. You did not need to go that direction. I'm just saying. I know. No. For real. Now, I'm a grown man. I'd be looking at Lisa like, Lisa, now, it's giving off a little bit of desperation there. You're not an ugly lady. So you need to just slow your roll, find you somebody, and calm down. But I definitely don't want her to get the Tasha Page Lockhart spirit. And let me tell y'all something. Since everything you do in the church has a spirit, I'm calling the I can't, Lord. Lord have mercy. Y'all know I'm goofy. Wait a minute. Oh. Yes, April, I am. I'm drinking. Let me move on. Oh, Lord. But I need for Lisa Page Brooks to go find her somebody, and somebody need to go in Detroit. And yeah, I love Lisa Page Brooks. I think she's probably one of the most underrated singers in gospel. Her and LaJune Thompson did not get their just due. That's just my opinion. And I'll fight you on it if you want to fight. Lisa Page Brooks is an amazing singer. She is an amazing singer. Every one of her records I have bought and can listen to from start to finish. The woman can sing. And I loved Witness. You couldn't even have a Witness without Lisa Page Brooks. Because her little, I don't even know what, her voice is so unique. I'm just saying. I even bought the darn Witness album when the group broke up, and then they bought Tasha Page Lockhart in there, and they had to use all of that dubs and dubbing over stuff. Fight my battle. The Lord will fight your battles. He fights my battles for me. I bought the record. When Tasha Page Lockhart showed up, I was there. I was there. Daryl. Daryl. Since you trying to be funny, I'll go on and do it for you right now.
It's your it's your birthday Bukuda by Sunday.
Akuda by Sunday. That's my new birthday shout out. So when y'all tell me it's your birthday, I got you. That's gonna be our new birthday shout out. Akuda Matata. All right. And welcome back, Mary. I saw you came back up in here. And yes, Tasha Page Lockhart can sing. She can sing. She's good at a lot of stuff. Tasha Page Lockhart's good at a lot of stuff. She's good at a lot of stuff. I kind of think she's really good getting married too. She's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't stay off the. Her mother deserves to be loved. Let's move on. I'm just saying. Oh, and before we go, because I wanted to ask y'all about this too, because I don't know if y'all saw this.
See, if I'm teaching and you don't agree with me and you're rolling your eyes, get out.
And y'all don't think this nigga need to be smacked? Y'all don't think he need to get his block knocked off? Who you talking to? I can roll my eyes, little ninja. These eyes belong to me. Who you think you talking to? But see, y'all allow these people to get away with this foolishness. And he think he's slick.
See, if I'm teaching and you don't agree with me and you're rolling your eyes, get out.
I may be rolling my eyes because you misappropriating the scripture. I could be rolling my eyes because you're just stupid. I could be rolling my eyes for a myriad of reasons. Okay. Y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. I'm waiting for the day, Andrea. Let me just tell you. Let me tell you something. I'm waiting for the day. I'm going to be right there. Listen here. People roll their eyes for all sorts of reasons. First of all, let me tell you something. Can I just have a moment? If Brian Carn was my pastor and he got up in the pulpit and started preaching and talking about living holy, I'd be rolling my eyes. I ain't gonna lie. I would be rolling my eyes. Didn't you just come out? Oh, and y'all just wait. I got something else I want to share with y'all this week, so pay attention because it's coming. You talking about the one that was when she was fanning the other lady and she ended up fanning him and you telling her to move? Well, first of all, AJ, listen to me, AJ. First of all, he keep the altar too crowded. He must not know how to have proper altar workers or folks to keep the flow of the altar done a certain way because they always overcrowded down there. Now I realize he's over in that Matchbox church over there, because that's what you do when you go shoddily build a church so quick because you're losing all your speaking engagements. You go get the first thing you can find and pretty it up and try to impress people. You know what I'm saying? But the church ain't that big. I mean, if you turn around 3 or 4 times in there, you'll hit all of the walls. You'll hit the walls. I'm just saying, AJ, he got a whole nerve. Brian Carn is something else. And he better be glad I could not get my hands on them court transcripts between him and Demetrius Senegal. And if the Lord ever bless me with them transcripts, I'm here to tell you, I'm going to light you up. Because I know. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just saying. But ladies and gentlemen, shout out to all of you that are here. Please make sure that you hit the like button. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Y'all make sure y'all join me as we do our free for all. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Because we are only going live, really normally supposed to go live on Thursdays. But when I come live during the week, it's just me talking. We're going to talk about whatever it is that I want to talk about or whatever on my heart and on my mind. That's what I'm going to do from here on out. Thursday, we'll have a more structured show, but on the rest of the week, it is what it is. I'm not going to stress about it no more. We just going to come up and we're going to have a time talking. That's what we're going to do. Just like we did tonight. And y'all got to remind me to keep drinking my water. Because I'm telling you right now, Tasha Page Lockhart, something else. But her mama deserves to be loved. I wish nothing, and this is real talk, I wish nothing but love for Lisa Page Brooks. I want her to be happy. I want her to be loved. I want her to know that she matters. I want her to know that there are people in the world that really love and care for her and have appreciated her ministry over the years. And see, here's the thing. And I wasn't going to say anything. I'm just going, come on, gospel community. Come on, gospel community. The woman done lost her husband. When do y'all ever, just go and say, hey, you know what? We as a gospel community, we just going to go to Detroit. We're going to put on a concert to just show our sister some love. We know that she's been going through the grieving process. I don't know. Maybe that sounds too Christ-like. I don't know. Y'all help me. Maybe that sounds too Christian for some of y'all. I don't know. But to me, showing people love matters. Shouldn't it matter? I mean, it's supposed to matter. You ain't supposed to have 8 police officers coming after you like Moses. 8 police officers because you're trying to take away somebody's church. And I done told y'all, I done give you too much information over here on this channel on how these people be doing this stuff. I'm just saying, I love Lisa Page Brooks. I really do. When you hear me talk about most of these gospel artists, there's always a sense of admiration for them because gospel music is the soundtrack of my life. Whereas other people have, you got Luther and Whitney and all them people as the soundtrack to your life. No, I was over there listening to folks talking about, you better sweep around your own back door before you try to sweep around mine. I was a kid. Come on. I don't want no peanut butter and jelly. I ain't lying. That was my whole life. Hello, this is Teddy Bear. Y'all remember Teddy Bear? Gospel is all I know. I ain't gonna lie. That's all I know. Now, I do know a little bit of secular songs. That's only because, thank God my mother, at the time wasn't a Christian because it bought me a little bit of balance because I think sometimes saints too much. You're doing too much. They only do what when you, they said they only do that when you die near death. Well, that's a doggone shame. Overflow for real. We got to get better. They got to get better. They just got to get better. Please do. And Bobby Jones over there looking like a whole toothpick. Now they've honored Bobby, but I mean, you know what? To tell y'all the truth now I'm going to end my show on this because I'm about to make some people real mad. I'm going to make some folks real mad. How does Bobby Jones have the longest running show on BET's history? And you mean to tell me that BET cannot give Bobby a prime time night of just him being honored with gospel music stars, legends, etc.? That need to be a 2-hour special on BET. He's had the longest running program. If it wasn't for Bobby Jones and the Bobby Jones Gospel Show, we may not have even had a BET for as long as we had. For real. So you mean to tell me y'all gonna let Bobby Jones get this old and no prime time special? BET can't do nothing. Now I know the white people own it, but sometimes you have to go to the white people and tell the white people what we like and what we want to see because they don't know. They just own the network. You understand what I'm saying? It's like Tyler Perry. The reason why they don't fund none of Tyler Perry's movies is because they said that nobody would buy them. Obviously, that was a lie, right? That was a whole lie. The Williams brothers, y'all trying to tell me, where is the tribute to the Williams brothers? The Williams brothers? Luther Barnes. Come on. We've had some people in gospel music, you all, that we should have honored. Douglas Miller done died, and we didn't even honor Douglas. My mother's favorite gospel song is "My Soul Has Been Anchored," and they just let him die, and ain't nobody said nothing. Just move right on along. I think it's disgusting, to tell you the truth, and that might be why I don't really support gospel music the way that I used to. I really don't, Because I just feel like some of these gospel celebrities they're what's the word for it? Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. We got to do better. We got to do better. But Bobby Jones needs a 2-hour special on BET. Listen, he could have, but get over it. You know how many people on this here internet done made me mad, Overflow? That done try to affect my money and do all kind of stuff. I don't hold no grudges against them people. I really don't. Just get over it. If you're a Christian, what you mean? You holding on? I know the executives may not be a Christian, but I'm just saying, we as believers, I mean, how long you going to hold on to this stuff? How long you going to halt between two opinions? I mean, isn't that the question? How long you going to hold on to this stuff? Give it up. Because some people mad because they want me to hate folks. I'm not hating on people. There are people that I just don't mess with, but I don't hate anybody. I really don't. Because I tell you one thing, Dr. Dingleberry would be mad at me because I'd be in the room laughing with him. Oh, I'd be laughing so hard at him because he know he crazy. And he crazy as hell. But I ain't supposed to say that. Because, see, you can't play in my face because I'm too grown for that. And I'm too old for that. And my patience done ran out. Overflow million, trust me, my patience done ran out. I done ran out. At this age, I ain't taking no prisoners and I ain't taking nobody's mess. I'm telling you that right now. I'm just saying. Because Larry is hilarious. Y'all have to admit, Larry is funny. The stuff he does and says is so stupid. You can't do nothing but laugh at times. I'm for real. Like, it's hilarious. It's so dumb. But he be steadily calling everybody else stupid. I'll be like, dude, how many apartments and places to live have you had since we have known you? But the rest of us are unstable and we're all the ones who are crazy and ain't on your level. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. Because I know one thing. He ain't on everybody else's level. That's all I know. Y'all leave me alone. I'm gonna get myself into trouble. Folks gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad that I said what I said, but this is my juke joint and I don't care. It is what it is. Shout out to all of you that are watching. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Please make sure that you join our newsletter so you can keep up to date with all of the changes. I've got a class coming next month. If you're interested in starting a YouTube channel, learning how to grow a YouTube channel, I'm going to give you an opportunity to 2 barriers of entry. You're going to be able to work with me for a whole year with your channel. Notice I did not say I'm going to do all the work for you. You're going to be able to work with me. And I'm going to be able to show you some things on how to, support your channel and get things done. Please, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button. If you haven't done it, do it now for me. I appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to Moses Tyson Jr. for coming up in here. That man can play. Moses Tyson Jr. can play. Listen, let me tell you something. There are very few people in gospel. We done lost a lot. But let me tell you something. That Moses Tyson, he is not to be played with. Understand that. I appreciate every single one of you. Hit the like button. And if you mad at anything I've said tonight, talk to God about it and don't write me nothing on this here internet or you will be blocked and deleted. Thanks everyone for watching. Your support means the world to us. Please make sure that you hit the like button and please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the bell icon and make sure you press all notifications so that way you will never miss any of the exclusive content that comes on my channel. Make sure that you never miss a video. Now, I try to go live every day about 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is about 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then I come back at night at around 8:30 Pacific Standard Standard Time, which is about 10:30 Eastern Standard, with some more exclusive content. So if you want more Mad Church Disease show content, we'd love for you to become a member, a revolutionary member of our channel. Please make sure that you hit the join button that's right next to the subscribe button or somewhere around here so that you guys can receive access to special community posts. You guys get all of the access to my community only lives, because we've got some sipping chats that we're going to be doing, and you guys will get exclusive content. So just make sure that you head on over to the channel page, click on the join button, and make sure that you do that. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate your love and support, and I'll see you on my very next video.
We are Mad Church Disease, helping you understand that Jesus plus nothing is everything. This is a show for everyone, believers and non-believers, from churched to the unchurched. Help us grow the channel by supporting our non-profit causes and create more consistent content. Donate by Cash App or PayPal, or buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com.